This will be fun. I'm already exhilarated. Now, so the Senate had session, right, at 2 a.m. in the freaking morning, right, on New Year's Eve. Okay. Well, New Year's Eve.
You have a darker color?
Huh?
Darker.
No.
No.
But anyway, so at 2 a.m. in the freaking morning, they were up. And I was watching them because I had nothing to do. At 2 a.m. in the morning, they voted on a bill. They sent that bill. I know it's a bad arrow, don't tease me. They sent that bill. Be quiet.
That's not even an arrow, that's just a waterfall.
It is a waterfall. The waterfall of help us Jesus to the House. Okay, right. And the House was in session on New Year's Day, 12 p.m. Now these crackheads, they decided in the House, I'm talking about House Republicans specifically, they decided that they were going to make two bills. The House GOP wanted to add $300 billion of spending cuts. I'll say SC for spending cuts. Okay, that wasn't going to pass, and they knew it. So, not to worry, somebody in their caucus had sense. They then said, okay, when this fails, and it failed miserably, we're going to vote on the Senate's version. So, when that failed, and they knew it was going to fail from the very start, they had to get enough votes to pass this, and they did. And they passed it, look at the start time, y'all, 12 in the afternoon, and they passed it at 11:30. Isn't that trifling? This is what we pay Harvard-educated people to do. They sit here and they waste time. Anyway, that's not the most interesting part. Stay with it.
4-hour lunch break.
Exactly. That's not the most interesting part. The most interesting part would have been this.
It's a horrible eraser.
This is going to be funny. The GOP had passed these $300 worth of spending cuts over the Senate's version of the bill. Had they had passed this doesn't go straight to the president. Oh no, this doesn't go straight to because life isn't that easy. When is life easy? I don't know. But life isn't that easy. It doesn't go straight to the president. It goes all the way back to the Senate. And guess what? The Senate had closed session, and they would not have reopened until January the 3rd. Well, today is January the 3rd, isn't it? So January, excuse me.
No, today's the 2nd.
Okay, so January the 3rd, 2013. So that means that not only would we have gone off the cliff, markets would have had approximately 2 days to collapse before I'm serious, you're laughing, but this is serious business. Before the Senate could have arrested the bill, voted on it, and sent it back to the president to be able to be signed.
You think that the president would have voted against that bill?
No, he would have signed it. No, he wouldn't have.
Either one?
Because the markets.
What are his views on the bills?
Because he and the vice president worked hard to negotiate this bill.
Mm-hmm.
So Obama and Biden were pretty integral. More specifically Biden, because y'all might make fun of Biden, but let me tell you something. Mitch McConnell, Republican in the Senate, loves Joe Biden. I don't know why that turkey neck loves Joe Biden, but he does. And Joe Biden was very important in getting that Senate bill out and voted on at 2 a.m. in the freaking morning. But had this bill not been passed, and the House would have sent their own addition back to the Senate, that would have we would have gone off the fiscal cliff, and markets would have had a day and a half to collapse. And the Dow would probably be at, I don't know, 11.5, juxtaposed to 13,000, where it is now. Don't you love our Congress?
Do you think that would plunge us into an even bigger depression? Recession?
No, it wouldn't have plunged us into a recession, but it would have hurt markets, and it possibly could have hurt yields. Now, here's the most interesting part for all of the people who like soap operas. Guess who saved the day in the House? I'll give you 3 guesses. Okay, I'll just tell you. His name was Paul Ryan. Paul Ryan, as you knew, ran against Obama as vice president. But Paul Ryan saved the day. Our crackhead representative said no. And he was the very one who caused this thing to last until 11:30 at night, when it should have been over at that point, at 12. Voted on at 1.
And what do you mean by R?
Huh?
From a Democratic
Eric Cantor.
Right.
Eric Cantor
But
is our district.
maybe they don't share the same opinions.
But no, he's still our representative because we live in the 3rd district. And
I thought you meant by like
he's
Democratic or Republican.
No, he's our district representative, and let me make it clear, he's a Republican. Come on. Anyway, he's the one who made it last from 12 noon to 11:30, when it should have been voted on at 1 p.m. Now, Paul Ryan was the one who convinced all of his Republicans about the spending fight that we were going to have in around March, and the budget fight we were going to have in September or early October. And he was the one who got Republicans to think, I know that might be a mind-boggling concept, but he got them to think. They rejected this bill. They got this bill done, and they sent it to Obama, who later signed, I think probably signed it today. And that's how our cantankerous Congress almost managed to plunge our economy into recession again. And wait, don't go, because we're going to be doing this again in February. God bless you.